Yes. Yes.
To the 93rd episode. Premium Advantage, baby. Today, as always, on the edge of the information, on the edge of solutions, on the edge of the technology, trying to bring you guys the live Instagram episode that doesn't come up. We wait and we wait and we wait. Please put in your requests to Instagram to hurry up so that link goes up. But it's okay. No worry, Instagram. You'll catch us later. In the meantime, 93rd episode starting. Don't forget, special mentions. Tax prep services, go to the website, thepremiumadvantage.com. Complimentary appointment. Talk to the professionals. October 15th is the next deadline. So don't forget. We're here to help you in different options also with insurance. If you have questions, commercial insurance, personal insurance, auto, home, go to the website, set up your appointment, talk to one of our team members. We will help you out. Our host, myself, Roberto, look for me on social media, Premium HTX. Also, Mr. Jacinto, our co-host.
What's up to everyone in podcast land?
At Jacinto, look him up. Today's agenda, our guest, Mr. Douglas Burns.
Thank you.
As always, looking for solutions, looking for information that ties everything together. All right, we're going to discuss a little bit about the hurricanes. Yep.
Solutions.
A little bit about the hurricanes, Milton and Helene, the HISD bond. If you were not aware that there is a $4.4 billion proposal.
Billion. This is million. So this
Billion. That's right. As usual, a little bit on the sports for Sportcinto. Here we go. It's baseball and football updates. And obviously, the following up events that we typically put together for y'all.
Let's do it.
Our guest, commercial photographer and professional, Mr. Douglas, at Douglas N-Burns at 820BA3. Can we do 313?
Love it.
On LinkedIn. You can find them. So look for solutions about commercial photography. Commercial photography is a pretty hot topic these days because it's evolving. The market is evolving. And Douglas here has some fun, interesting, valuable solutions that I perceive. So that's why he's here today. Thank you very much for coming today.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Mm-hmm. So let's discuss Douglas a little bit so that the folks can learn a little bit more about the market of photography, about what solutions they have available, what options they can bring to the table.
Yeah.
Please share with us, Douglas, a little bit about yourself to the audience so that they can tell us.
Yeah. So I've had a lens in my hands for, we'll just say I didn't have gray hair when I first started.
Okay.
I've been working as a professional since my college days, behind the lens.
Really? Since your college days?
Since my college days. My first job out of school was actually in broadcasting.
At Texas Tech?
I graduated from Texas Tech, and I went to work for the NBC affiliate. Yeah.
Guns up. This one. Sorry.
Guns up.
This one.
Guns
This
up.
one? This one?
I knew it was one of them.
Yeah. This is like hanging loose, dude.
No, this is UTEP, University of Texas El Paso has this.
Oh, are they
the
hanging?
minors.
Okay.
No, they go this way, and it's a kind of a joke about drinking.
Let's say.
Yeah.
But this is relaxed. I thought this was relaxed.
This way is
This
relaxed.
is hanging loose.
Relax.
That's hang loose,
man.
bro. But this way is
It's
university.
like I got a 40 gut. I want to down. Right?
Pow! Pow!
Love this guy's energy from the get-go, man. This is amazing. All right, continue.
So, but yeah, no, I've been working behind the camera ever since.
Award-winning.
Award-winning, yeah. I've done everything from low-budget feature films that nobody's ever heard of.
What?
To high-end commercials, still photography, broadcasting, corporate films, you name it.
A lot of value and experience you bring to the table.
I do.
perceive. Okay,
I do,
good,
and
man.
I'm all about. It's all about the lighting for me.
It's all about the lighting. I like that. That's what
Yeah.
you're saying. Okay. So let's see what we got here. We got a website, DNB Productions, which is part of your solutions that you have. Includes consultation. What is the nature of the consultation? If you don't mind me asking, what do you get out of this consultation?
Well, the consultation is a starting point, right?
Starting point.
It's a starting point. We got to know what your problem is and how I can best help you with it. If I don't know what your problem is, I don't know how to advise you, right? And I may not be the guy for you, depending on where you are in the marketplace. Mm-hmm. But look, what I do is headshots, product shots, helping people tell their story with their brand. Mm-hmm. If you need something for your website, your newsletter, your social media, if you've got a quarterly report that you need to send out, right? You're documenting a process. Mm-hmm. Those are all the kinds of things that I generally work in. But I like to say I like to help people tell the story of their company to their target audience. But I need to know what it is that you're trying to do. Are you, do you have a trade show that you're trying to gather material for? Okay, let's talk about what do we need to do to make that happen for you. Do you have are you going to be at a trade show and you're trying to attract people into your booth? I've got a solution for that.
You have a solution for trade show people on the booth? Explain this. Elaborate on that.
That's important because when you're at trade shows,
What's the hardest thing to do?
you're just standing there.
Yeah.
People just like
People
walk
just walk by.
by.
They never show up.
Yeah, they
So
want
I'm
free
reading
stuff.
these-
You got free stuff
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
Okay.
no. So you're looking for something to draw the folks in.
You want something to draw this folks in, right?
Yeah.
And then what's the second hardest thing to do? For them to give you their information.
Oh man. Well, yeah. Sometimes what you see is like people, they'll sign up. They'll sign your information here.
Maybe,
You sign it.
maybe they'll sign up, maybe they won't. Maybe
Yeah,
they'll
right.
just talk to you and they'll walk away. And
Right.
then you've got no way of doing any post.
I've also seen like the like little raffle with the little ball, like, hey, drop on your business card,
Yeah.
and drop on your little business card.
Right.
So these are old solutions, I would say, because I mean I've seen those forever.
But look, they work.
Right,
I mean,
they have the value.
They have value. They have work. If you give it away something and you're saying drop your business card in, you're giving. So look, I'm a photographer.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you something in the photography realm
Yes.
to utilize, right?
Ah,
So I've
solutions.
got a mobile mobile. So I come to you.
Mm?
You don't come to me.
Wow, look at that.
I go to you.
Mhm.
I bring the photo studio to your booth at your trade show, at your expo, at your event, your
What?
conference.
That's
right?
not typical. That's not typical.
That's not typical.
That's
these
very
days.
different. There's differentiation.
It's not a selfie booth. We're not talking about some computer animated thing that you
Yeah,
hit a button
right.
and maybe you get something
Right.
that look. No. This is a professional headshot with a professional photographer.
Award-winning photographer.
Behind the lens, helping you direct you, give quality headshots right out of camera.
Really?
These are delivered instantly to your email. Yes, I'm telling you, this is
Tremendous
so
value.
this is not something that you got to wait a month or to get. These people are, and it's even better.
Tell me.
It's
Even
branded
better.
back to the sponsor.
What?
So ABC
Oh.
company hires me
Yeah.
to be at their booth, right? Now I've got ABC's logo on the sign up page. I'm collecting name, email, telephone number, maybe some additional information, role of company, name of the company. So that's valuable information, right? So I'm
Yeah.
collecting that because I got to deliver this before the person walks away from this photography session. He's got an email in his inbox
Yeah.
from me.
Yeah.
With the link to the gallery. The gallery is going to be branded back to ABC company, branded back to the sponsor.
Beautiful. Now keep this
That's
in mind.
awesome.
Is some of the solutions that we always like to introduce to the markets. Solutions that save you time and money. Save you time. How much time do you save when you don't have to getting all this information from the card and you're taking it out and you have to look at it? You couldn't misspell it. You couldn't see it. You lost the business card. This is like a guaranteed way to get the accurate
It's
information.
guaranteed. You get at the end of the day, they get a spreadsheet from me.
Yeah.
All the information laid out for them, and you've got all that.
That's
That's the goal.
And
right?
then the folks that got the picture, they got this nice photograph picture from a
they
professional.
got a professional photograph branded back to ABC company.
Yeah.
We can put a little brief marketing message. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah,
Here's
sure.
a link to a website, link to a landing page. They're thinking of you
Yeah.
sharing their information, right? So
Wow.
every
Nice.
time they go, they download those photos. And we can add retouching, we can add hair and makeup.
Nice.
How big of an experience do you want to have?
How awesome of a solution that you put together. Thank you. That's actually a nice intro to the market. I've never seen anything like. I've seen the ones when the camera spins around and everybody goes around like
Right.
this.
Those are party pics. Throw that
right.
up on your Facebook. No one cares.
That's
That's
not
not something you're
professional.
It's gone in 30, in and out, and it's gone. And then that's it. Unlike this picture where you can actually use it. You can
Yeah.
actually use it on your email, on your piece of business card. You got that. You know what I'm
On
saying?
your dating app, whatever you want.
Whatever you
Well,
want.
I won't get in the end. Look, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I don't. Whatever. We're keeping everything above board and above
Professional.
above the waist on this.
I got you. Above the waist pictures from an award-winning photographer. I like it. I like it. This is awesome information. Now, if you wouldn't mind sharing with us a little bit more of the solutions, because that's one of the many. Because you have this book here with some information.
That's right.
Oh, books that you can touch and share and keep in there and share value. If you wouldn't mind sharing with us a little bit about this book, Face Value.
Face value. How do you use professional headshots to supercharge your business? And look, I get asked all the time, how do I prepare for a headshot session? So this is the starting point from that. That's where this
nice.
generated
It's
from.
big letters too, so it's nice. That's some big letters.
Big letters. Yeah, you don't need your glasses to read.
Yeah, right. Like, what? I thought you were looking for pictures.
Trying to zoom into this thing.
I love it. It's nice
This
and
is a
big.
physical
I
book.
like it.
Yeah. No, look, it starts off with how to prepare for your headshot, how to dress, how to pose, how to get yourself ready. Make sure that you bring your A game, and then I get into how to use your headshot, how to use it for your personal stuff, and how to use it for your business. Business can use your headshot or use headshots. Going back to attracting clients. To bring people into the door, because at the end of the day, look, if we're not making money, we're not in business.
Right.
So what I'm hearing is a picture is not only worth 1,000 words, it's got 1,000 uses.
Absolutely.
Wow, look at that. Look at that, what we're learning. One of the things about the episodes is we're all learning. And we gather the information and it stays there. And then we can repeat it to other folks. Hey, by the way, not only is a picture worth 1,000 words, you can use it like 1,000 different ways.
Dude, headshots can be so detail oriented
Yeah.
too. People don't realize how important the smallest little detail can differentiate you from that next person. To give you an example, auditions when I was in LA and Hollywood doing my thing, we get in a room, we all look exactly the same.
Is that right?
They're looking for a certain.
They're looking for a type.
They're looking for a
look.
type. They're looking for a look. We all have the exact same mustache, everything. It's like I'm looking at myself in different dimensions.
Yep.
You know? And then we all have a headshot.
Really?
Right? We all have a headshot, but I'm sitting there looking, and some people have terrible headshots.
Yeah.
The lighting is off or whatever, and they don't get the gig. This particular person did. Little tiny details can separate you from someone who looks exactly like you. And the same thing in business. There's so many businesses doing one particular thing. How do you differentiate yourself?
Look,
especially at a trade show?
At a trade show, you got to separate yourself.
Dude.
And you've got to be able to project that energy. You've got to be able to say, this is who I am. This is what makes me different.
Yep.
Who are you? Who am I doing? Because at the end of the day, we do business with people.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to do business with Roberto. Right. I'm going to do business with you. I'm doing a business with a person, not just a company.
Right.
And so I want to know who this person is, and at a professional level, not in entertainment. Entertainment's got their own genre of headshot, and I totally agree. I mean, you're looking at the minutest of details in the entertainment, but even at a professional level, at the civilian level, if you will.
Sure.
If you've got to be able to project that confidence, that assurity, that professionalism of who you are, who your brand is, right? Are you selling insurance? You want to look and feel a certain way. If you're selling financial services, you got to be able to project. I'm someone you can trust with your money. Who are you? What? Right there. There's an old saying: "Ride for the brand."
Right for the brand.
Right for the brand.
People buy from you from people that they know, like, and trust.
Absolutely.
So in that order, kind of, they don't know you, they're not gonna like you, they're gonna buy, and they gotta trust you in the end. So this picture can relay all of these things, right? Well, you know me because that's my picture, that's me, that's my name. Right?
Yeah. When was the last time you dealt with a real estate agent and you're looking at their headshot on their picture and going, that was 1980s glamour shots?
Yeah. I gotta keep them updated.
So look, I tell everybody, headshots should be updated at minimum every 2 years.
Every 2 years? Oh,
At minimum. But I do. If you do it every year, you're ahead of the curve.
I got you.
And if you're an actor, every 6 months.
Oh, wow.
Is there a maximum, like every day?
You want to hire me every day to do your headshots? Dude, I'll make you a deal. Let's work on that.
That insecure.
How did I look yesterday?
45 minutes.
How did I look yesterday?
We gain weight, we lose weight, we
you're right,
shave. If you were to see a picture of me even from 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, I was 35 pounds heavier.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
that's awesome, dude.
So appreciate it. Thank you. But I mean, I look at pictures of myself from just 2 or 3 years ago compared to where I am now. I look radically different. Yeah. One, my beard's 6 inches longer, but I'm also 35 pounds lighter. Yep. And that makes a difference on how you hold yourself, how you present yourself.
This guy was just scoffing at an old picture I pulled up of him a moment ago.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh my God.
Right? And that was just, 2 years ago, I think that picture?
It doesn't take long.
It doesn't take long for an update. Yeah, no, I completely agree.
That's a good point.
I had more questions about your camera, your equipment, the things that you move. About how long would a session take if somebody says, I just like the photo shot? Do you have a studio that people go to, or do you always go to I'm curious. I don't know that process.
So, I do have a small studio in my home for people who want a personal, private session. It's for a lot of people, I'll be honest with you, it can be a little expensive for a private session.
Yeah.
It's not inexpensive, but the where a lot of people get the most value is when I can come to them and take care of the whole office.
I see.
So I'll come out, set up. It
Gotcha.
takes me, I don't know, about 45 minutes to an hour to set up. An empty conference room is a great space.
Oh, gotcha.
We can set up a custom scheduling time period. So people
Sure.
say, well, you know, I've got a 2 o'clock appointment, but he's got an opening at 3:30. Let me schedule that.
Gotcha.
If I'm coming into the office, you know, probably 20 minutes per person on average.
Sure.
That gives us time to really work through and get a really good headshot out of them, maybe two. Because you got to get these.
So full team is what you're saying. Say, hey, full team on site.
On site. Let's get the entire office taken care of. The entire sales. I can be out there for the full day. If you got a large sales staff. Let's take care of everybody. You got people who are technicians who are going out to people's homes.
Yeah. Gotcha.
You know, let's get quality headshots of your technicians, because you know I've had these companies that they'll send me a text message. Here's your technician coming out to your house. Yeah. Okay, but it looks like crap. It was you know, the guy obviously did not want his picture taken. Apparently, his hair's not combed. It's like, this is the image of your company that you're sending out, right?
Sure.
So let's take care of everybody. Let's give everybody a chance to feel good about being part of the company, and so that when you're notifying your customer base, this is who you're going to be doing business with. They know, okay, there's John, there's Nancy, there's whomever, right? Yeah. So we come out to take care of everybody, and that's where you're going to get the most value over you know, the spend versus the number of people we take care of.
Gotcha. Because these images, it carries a value, like as you mentioned, with regards to the tool that people perceive the value of trust. Being able to say yes, because that looks awesome, that looks clean, that looks award-winning, things of that nature, as opposed to maybe not. And then if you get that not, at that point it's like, oh, maybe I don't want to pay you or do business with you because I didn't like that one little thing. Oh, well, come on. You know?
I mean, do you want to send out do you want the images of your if you're sending out technicians? Let's just pick on technicians. You know, HVAC, pest control.
Yeah, I get it. Sure.
Right, and these guys are not. They're not movie star. I mean, some of them look really fantastic.
Yeah, the thing is, they're on the road all day. They're on the road all day. Right.
You really want the photo that shows up to your customer saying,
all tired all day working.
He's tired. He doesn't. It's obvious he doesn't want to have his picture taken, which means he doesn't want to be there. He doesn't want to take care of you, the customer.
Yeah, but you get that picture going around. Even the own technicians like, oh, hey, that's me.
Give them something to be proud of.
That's right.
Give them something to be proud of. They're going to make. At the end of the day, they're going to make you more
as
money.
the user, as the person, and as the person that's delivering the service, like something to be proud of. Oh, hey, that's me.
Samples of the work there. The go to the website. You can schedule a free consultation with me to talk about what it is that you're looking to do, or if you're needing something for your catalog.
And I see long range here, drinks. I see medical equipment. I see mechanicals. I see professionals here. I see medical situations over here, manufacturing, food related, wide range, anything really.
Pretty much, it's like, what are you looking for? Because of my background, I don't have a set style. I'm very versatile.
Sure.
So I can mimic and replicate most of what's out there. And I'm very honest. If you have something that I've not done before, I'm going to say I've not done that before.
Gotcha.
That doesn't mean I can't try it, and I will work with you. And at the end of the day, I want to serve my client. I want them to have images that they can use to promote their business.
I like it. Cool. Now, from the updates, because we're looking to have some solutions out there, and all of these are tied together, I perceive. And the more we create a streamline, we save more time and money. It's my perception. Right? So some information about the hurricanes, Milton and Helene. Anybody have any updates with regards to the hurricane other than they destroyed a bunch of things and they didn't come in at a Cat 5, but they're like 2 or 3, but it's still terrible? What have you guys heard about these situations?
And so the trenches are deep, right?
The trenches are deep.
It's pretty intense, especially with the FEMA situation. So unfortunately, the president has not declared it a federal disaster yet.
Oh wow!
So
Really?
until that happens, FEMA doesn't have the money to give out to people. However,
I get so many federal disasters though. It's like
yes,
federal
so
disaster,
many-
federal
this
disaster,
is-
federal disaster.
This is unprecedented. No,
Yeah.
this hasn't happened before where they have to declare disaster back to
Back to back, yeah.
in the same state.
We
over
talked
and
about
over
that in the
again.
beginning, how
Right.
many moratoriums we had. This is the most time that we've had so many moratoriums come into text. Moratorium in,
Yes.
moratorium
Exactly,
out,
man.
moratorium in,
So
moratorium out, like that, like continuously.
Wow.
yeah. So folks out there, friends, family, anyone in those areas who are affected, put your applications into FEMA, even if the area hasn't been declared, because as soon as it becomes declared, your application is already in, and it immediately starts processing. So the president.
You want to be at the top of the heap.
Exactly. So people, there's a lot of misinformation out there. There's a lot of hearsay that that they're just throwing money away, or there's not enough money left. But I know for a fact that FEMA has plenty of money. You just have to apply, make sure your application is correct. So get into disasterassistance.gov.
Yeah.
Call up the FEMA people if you have questions. Shouts out to all those people out there, man, and shout out to Lieutenant Dan out there.
Oh yeah, I heard about him. I heard about him. Is he okay? Is he all right?
He's fine. Apparently, the only reason he survived is because either the Coast Guard or like a Navy sheep or somebody moved him to a spot because he was in the worst spot and he was going to die.
Oh no,
He was in Tampa Bay, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's in Tampa Bay, but they moved him to a particular area in there so that he's safe, and he survived the night. So they have a GoFundMe going for that guy. He's already raised $40,000.
Wow. Okay, well, good for him.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad he's okay.
Yeah.
It was definitely a story, an intriguing story to keep up
It
with.
is super intriguing.
Okay, and then and also keeping in mind with regards to the money situation, we've mentioned this before. Money is infinite. We've had several discussions and assertions about what money is, what it could be, what it can be, what it has been, what it's gonna be, how it fluctuates. So it is infinite. So don't at some point where you're thinking, oh, there's not enough money. Yeah, there's always gonna be enough money. Keep it in mind, right? It's about prioritization is one of the topics that we talk about. Cool. And so that's it for Milton and Helene. HISD bond. The HISD bond. If you are not aware, there is a proposal out there from the Board of Trustees. They've all said they want this bond, $4.4 billion.
What do they want to spend it on?
They assigned it, and here's the biggest nature of the issue. It's a new board. They've only been on it for like 2 years, right? And they were assigned. They weren't elected. So nobody really. I mean, there are signs and postages. There's the big slogan out there about the no trust, no bond situation, because there's just not enough trust in the community, in the district, for people to say, yeah, you guys know what you're doing. Go ahead and
Why were they assigned and not elected though?
Because the TEA took over the district. There's a very complex little situation with regards to education and who controls what.
That was a big deal when the state took over.
It's a humongous.
They got rid of the board. They got rid of the superintendent.
Yeah, and then now give us $4.4 billion. Exactly. Oh no, 4.4 billion. Okay, all right. So
but have they said what because the bond has to be set? This is what the money is aimed at.
they said 3 general things. There's no specification. It's essentially an open check from what the whole description is about, which is technology, 1 million for technology, 1 million for safety, which everybody's looking for the safety situation, but it looks like they're like hijacking it into everything else, and then 1 more or 2 billion for updates and things of that nature. So, but that's it. Like no details, like security updates, and I know.
Wow.
Okay. Do you know one security? Do you know one technology? How did you come up with 4.4 billion?
Who's got the contract is what I want to know.
They're not there. Yeah, I'm sure the contract is already signed up and everybody's got it ready. Oh yeah, we're gonna bid it out. Oh, sure you are. So, but it is
wasteful, man. That's insane, dude.
No trust, no bond situation, meaning it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, and they're assigning it to a few people, not enough people with enough oversight. Most people perceive to even handle this much money. My perception is about like a $50,000 bond. Do something with that's useful. Yeah, and then we'll go from there.
Right. Well, let's have some specificity. Let's say this is for this construction project, which is budgeted for
exactly. One of the things that I'm thinking about proposing, I'm probably going to propose it at the next board meeting, which, by the way, they have them once a month. If you're interested in going and check them out, they have them once a month. Is I was going to propose to them, which I don't know if they're going to listen to me, but it's like, give us a list of everything that you need. Everything that you need. Get the information from all the principals, get the list, and let the folks from the district try to deliver this list, as opposed to just trying to 4.4 and we'll do it. Don't worry about it. No, I mean, I'm just saying.
You would never do that in a business. You wouldn't just hire somebody and be like, "Here's all this money, go for it."
Correct.
No,
So even
I
the
need to see a
approach,
little bit of your work. I need to see what are you going to do? What's your plan?
Absolutely.
Come
even
on,
the
dude.
approach in itself seems a bit ridiculous to some degree. I don't want to.
Super
I'm not saying.
ridiculous.
I'm just saying they're asking for a lot of money, and they're not specifying enough. And there's other ways to resolve. I perceive there's other ways to save time and money. Which is what we're trying to do. Look for those solutions.
That's what we're all about.
It's up for the vote in November, so keep that in mind. No trust, no bond. That's where it is at now. Anyway, it wasn't my slogan. It's all over the place. It's all over the place.
That's like Ronald Reagan, the scariest words in the English language. We're from the government and we're here to help.
Oh, I like that.
I got you.
Ronald Reagan said that?
That's Ronald Reagan. That's
outstanding.
Ronald Reagan.
That's pretty much. The moratoriums in Texas are lifted. In Texas, they're lifted. We got the moratoriums, but now they're lifted. So if you need insurance, you got questions about insurance, go to the website, thepremiumadvantage.com. We will help you out. Now, our next section, Sports Into. Woo! Update on the sports. Update on the sports.
Sports Cinco. All right, y'all. So
I hope
there is baseball happening, but the Astros lost, so I don't care. It is over. Don't care. Apparently, I think the Yankees won, or like somebody threw a baseball. Don't care. So the Astros, we're just anticipating next year. The rumor is that Alex Bregman, our third baseman, is not going to be coming back. The rumor is that he's going to be going to the Yankees. They're going to throw a whole bunch of money at him, and it's going to be so lovely, ironic, and fun and juicy when all those Yankees fans who've been booing us for all those years with the trash can thing are going to have one of our trash can guys on your team. Shout out to the Yankees when that happens. Can't wait for that. So we're looking forward to that. So that's all I got for baseball. So football is what we're all about right now. The Houston Texans
go get it.
pulled out another win, barely by the skin of our teeth again.
Hey,
because of
W's a
CJ.
W, man.
W's a W. Amen to that. But the biggest thing is that our number 78, Larry Tunsil.
Did he stop what he was
He
doing?
stopped.
Finally? No way. Did he
didn't
finally
have
hurt you?
Not one. Not
Really?
one. He had
Finally,
zero penalties. So that's huge.
All because of this guy.
Yeah.
All because
You're
of this
welcome.
guy.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
For real. He straight up the whole segment.
Dude.
The whole segment.
I was so
Stop with
I've
the
been all
penalties.
over it. It was upsetting. But this is one game, so we'll see. It's just one of those things, man. It's actually at the very end. CJ actually fumbled the ball at the end of the game and almost lost the game. So it was kind of it was an up and down game, but it was amazing. So we won. We're excited. So continuing on, the Houston Texans are now 4-1.
Nice.
And we're just devouring our division. So things are heading the right direction. Unfortunately, our number one receiver, also the number one player in the NFL right now,
really?
Nico Collins.
Yeah.
He's our receiver. He had a hamstring injury. He pulled up with a lame hammy. So he's not going to be in there. And also Joe Mixon, our running back, is still out. So there's an iffy situation going into next week. Next week's going to be a tough one, man. So we're excited because next week we're playing the New England Patriots.
Oh,
and the Patriots are terrible.
Yes.
So we have a good chance to win this game pretty handily, even with our injuries that we got going on. So that is our sports update for today.
cool. Thank you very much. Following up events. Don't forget, every month we come up with some kind of event to create engagement for folks. Today, actually, Douglas brought us an event for people to engage in. Next Thursday, October 17th at 9:30 a.m., the Boy Scout Sporting Clays Tournament, the fundraising event. Tell us a little bit about this. If you wouldn't mind.
So everybody knows who the Boy Scouts are. They've got a program for look, Houston's the third largest city in the nation right now, right? But we have a large number of kids who, just for a variety of reasons, can't afford to get involved in scouting.
Sure.
Can't afford the uniforms, can't afford the handbooks, can't afford camping.
Sure.
So
That's good information too.
So they've got.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So look, we live in a very privileged society. I'm an Eagle Scout myself.
Whoa, look at you.
Yeah. No, me, my brother, my brother-in-law, all
Eagle
three of
Scouts.
I'm guessing some of that stuff you still use or still remember.
Sure.
Yeah. Like if you're on a camping trip,
I can get his fire started. Yeah, that's the problem. We won't talk about the pyromania that in best scouting community. Look,
That's awesome, dude.
Controlled pyromania.
Controlled pyromania, right? But look, what does scouting teach? It teaches self-resiliency. It teaches patriotism. It teaches basic survival skills. It teaches you how to set a goal. It teaches you basic leadership skills. We're developing the next generation, right?
I like
These are kids who, when who go through the scouting, especially the kids who go all the way through scouting. These are the leaders of the community. You guys probably aren't aware, the Eagle Scout Award is the only civilian award allowed to be worn on a military uniform.
I was not aware of this.
Interesting.
Only civilian award allowed to be worn on a military uniform in the United States. And if you enlist and you're an Eagle Scout, you enlist 1 grade higher on your pay scale.
Oh, look at you.
That's pretty
Now I
cool,
never had the
dude.
honor of serving, unfortunately. For health reasons, I wasn't able to wear the uniform. But look, there's a lot of people who and Eagle Scouts, that's less than 1% of all the kids who ever enter scouting.
But it's reasonable to say if you're gonna
Yeah, but
if you're thinking about enlisting, why don't you go to the Boy Scouts first, get yourself a little.
Look, but
Yeah.
it's a nice little bonus, right?
You're right. Think about that, right?
But it's what but in the meantime, all these other kids, they're still taking advantage of all the, even if you don't make it all the way to Eagle.
Sure.
You're
Just
taking
to get the
advantage of
value.
these programs. You're learning patriotism. You're learning how to teamwork. You're learning some survival skills. You're learning how to set goals and accomplish goals and all these things that are fundamental to growing the next generation.
All those life skills, I feel like the generations have been lacking more and more.
Right. So
Makes you more dependable if you don't know these skills. is what
So
happens.
this fundraiser helps kids who can't afford to get into scouting because it's not inexpensive to be a scout. Take advantage of scouting. They buy uniforms or buy handbooks to help them with merit badges because you got to buy the merit badges.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you got to buy. Someone's got to spend money on the merit badges. It costs money to go camping.
It adds value whenever you earn these things and you get them. As opposed to it's just there for you to get. No, you gotta earn it. You gotta get it. You gotta get it. Right?
You get some of that rank, right? There's things you have to accomplish things.
Yeah, accomplishments.
It's all
valued measured accomplishments.
That's all it is. So we're trying to raise some
those
money.
are amazing fundamentals to get built into a little kid to take to
Little
life.
bit at a time.
That's
Absolutely. So we're raising money to help these kids out.
Dude,
So next Thursday, the 17th, it's the annual sporting place tournaments.
Yep.
There's still room if you want to go out and just play for the day. You can go out and buy a ticket, join a team, go shoot, possibly win some awards. They've got a silent auction out there to help raise money. But it's an annual event. If you're looking for sponsor, you want to sponsor, be a title sponsor and whatnot, they'd love to talk to you.
Gotcha.
So I would just reach out to the Sam Houston Area Council office, Shack, but Sam Houston Area Council. Just Google Boy Scouts Houston. The number's going to show up. Tell them you want to participate. They'd love to have you.
I like it. And keep in mind, if you don't make it to this one, it's an annual event. They're going to have another one next year. So research, get involved, get engaged, get information.
Absolutely.
Cool, man.
And then another event that we have. Cinto, what do you got for us?
Yeah, man. November 1st, the Brunch Comedy Show is producing the official Dead Comedian Show. We're super excited to bring these people back from the dead to perform for you. So we already set up. We got Richard Pryor. We got Paul Mooney. We got Joan Rivers. We got Robin Williams. Mitch Hedberg is going to be hosting. So we're excited, man. So it's going to be at Net Bar. We've already confirmed. We're super excited for that.
Net Bar at the Heights.
Yeah, it's in the Heights. So look, go to brunchcomedyshow.com for more information. Also, shishimedia.com. Xie. That's how you spell that.
Cool. If you're interested in earning free money, go to our website and sign up for the affiliate program. It's not free money. It's an affiliate program. But it doesn't cost you anything to sign up. It's the nature of the situation. You get some information. You learn a little bit. You become an affiliate. You refer a couple of clients. You get paid. Nice and easy affiliate program. Every Monday at 11 a.m. you have an opportunity to look, get information, learn some stuff, maybe make some money.
Come on, get affiliated, baby.
If you're interested in starting a business, growing a business, we have memberships available. We can do some business together. Go to the website, schedule a discovery appointment. None of this stuff costs money. Save time and money is some of the solutions that we bring to the table continuously. That is the information that we have for you today. If you have more information, if you have some feedback about the information that we shared, please let us know. Engage. Let us know if you have any questions. Anything else from you guys?
Douglas?
If you want to reach out to me, you can find me on LinkedIn. Go to the website, dmbproductions.com. You have any questions, schedule a free phone call with me. Happy to chat.